So Skidaway wasn't available until the 1960s when they made the first bridge.
So they were making moonshine out
Moonshiners
here.
could have probably just row out here on their boats, make some moonshine, get back onto the island.
And get Liddy City.
Yeah.
Skidaway State Park. We are here and we need to go find our spot, our campground site.
Alright, just pulled up to our new spot in Georgia. We're just outside of Savannah and we are at Skidaway State Park. Just getting everything set up and chalked up. Everything's level. Everything's pretty nice. It's a sweet little campsite.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's pretty massive compared to our last one. It's a lot bigger, a lot more to do for the doggies.
What dogs?
So we got all the dogs ready to go. They're just in the back, and then we're gonna get everything going. And I think Sandy's gonna set up for dinner, or chalk the wheels or set something up, and then we're on a little vacation. We're just hanging. Usually our first go-to every night that we get into a RV park is tacos. So what are we having for dinner tonight?
Pork sandwiches.
What? No, we're having tacos. So we were supposed to have tacos, but the tacos that we're having is actually pulled pork sandwiches. All right, we are finally doing some nature stuff. We woke up pretty late, got some good sleep, had some breakfast. I had to upload a couple of videos onto the computer and figure out some stuff, so it took a little bit of a time. But now we are on Big Ferry Trail, right?
Yes, and Skidaway State Park, which is where we're camping. And it looks like there's some pretty cool things. A freshwater slough, shell middens, which are from left, like mounds of oyster shells that were left from native people. An old liquor still. I don't think it's in operation, don't get too excited.
Oh man.
But yeah, there's supposed to be some pretty cool things along this trail, and there's an awesome trail map that shows everything from start to finish and like what to look for throughout the trail. So that's pretty neat.
This is a 3-mile hike, right?
Yes,
This is
it's a
singular loop.
three-ish mile loop.
We're doing this, and then
Laundry.
laundry.
Everything got so wet and dirty. We used so many, I think I brought 9 clean towels, like one for each day that we were going to be on our trip, and everything got so sandy and dirty in St. Augustine because of all the rain and sand. So we got some laundry to do. We have no clean towels or bath mats or anything, so.
Yeah, and then I have some pretty dirty shorts too, so.
Ew.
No, like nice shorts.
So we'll do laundry and then see what the afternoon holds. I don't know.
Cool.
Didn't the guy on the trolley ride in St. Augustine say that Spanish moss is related to the pineapple?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Yeah, I never knew that. That's cool. He said it's not Spanish and it's not actually moss.
No.
It's related to the pineapple and it houses a ton of bugs.
Yeah.
But it's really pretty.
You think they just actually found old barrels and just threw them out here and made it a site? We going to the park, buddy? You ready to go to Savannah?
Are we going to Forsyth Park?
We're going to the park? Oh my god. Let's get this thing out of the way.
What are we doing today?
We are heading into Savannah with Hampton and Harlow. Amy's right there. We already took the dogs, Max and Sophie, for a walk this morning. We did what, like 2 miles maybe?
2 to 3
I don't
miles.
know, it was about a 45-minute walk. They're exhausted, so they're good for the rest of the morning and afternoon. We're heading into Savannah to go to Forsyth Park. Hey, Hampton, come. And gonna be hanging out with the doggies and some coffee, and just walk around for a little bit. So, next step, driving to Savannah. Let's go.
Hammy, you ready to go to the park? Are you ready to go to the park? Let's go to the... Oh, nice spin. Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go to the park.
So we just got to Forsyth Park and we're walking around and we have the dogs with us, and I had to go to the bathroom, and so immediately we start looking for public restrooms and we find this building behind us, and literally the nicest public restrooms I've ever been in.
Really?
Bright, white, clean, mirrors, very cool shape, like 10 out of 10 on the public restroom scheme.
And what you guys don't actually really understand about Sandy is that she is very much not a public bathroom person.
Very picky about
very
my bathrooms.
picky. Me, however, doesn't matter. I'll go anywhere.
Pop a squat in this field, probably.
Probably not that public.
Anyway, if you ever come to Savannah and are visiting Forsyth Park, there are very nice public restrooms right inside the big white building towards the center of the park.
Yes. And then Forsyth Park is this giant park that we've got right here.
Lots of statues and fountains and playgrounds. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a, massive park for the doggies to run around. They're probably not going to run around too much right now because it is pretty hot out. So we're going to go find them some shade, and we're going to go get some coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, we just don't know where we're going to go yet, but
we'll find a place.
We'll find a place.
Forsyth Park. A couple of fun facts: it was actually built over 150 years ago. It was built in 1858, and while it is beautiful, it is not unique. It was actually ordered from a catalog, and there's other ones that are very much like it in New York and Peru. And it was built after the French concept of having a central garden area in a park. So it is beautiful, and it is not in the center of the park, so they failed there, but great concept overall. It's one of the most photographed fountains in Savannah. and one of the most photographed destinations in Savannah.
All right, we are walking around in the garden squares.
I believe there's 32 in Savannah, but I'll look that up and correct myself if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's 32, and they're pretty much all surrounded by beautiful mansions.
Yeah, the architecture around here is incredible. I absolutely love Savannah. It's just with the Spanish moss, with the trees, with basically everything got going on. They got some really amazing.
So much green space
Yeah.
throughout like the city too, like all these different squares that have been preserved over the years. It's pretty incredible.
Hundreds of years.
Lots of one-way driving. You got to be careful driving here. It gets confusing. Yeah, look at this square over here though. It's so pretty.